guys, thank you so much for showing so much of love to the last two videos that I had uploaded. And if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do. It's really going to encourage me and motivate me to make more of such videos. So the last two videos that I uploaded were basically for new moms and for uh, expecting moms. Um, but if you are someone who is trying to conceive, who is trying to be a mom, who's trying to get pregnant, uh, then this video is for you. Now, before starting, I just want to let you guys know that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, and anything and everything that I say in this video is basically my own experience and opinion. So please consult a doctor if you need to. Yeah. Now, if you're somebody who is trying to conceive and you keep on hearing this from all your friends, oh, we didn't plan, it just happened, we weren't really planning for a family right now, but then now that I'm pregnant, we're going to keep the baby. Trust me, most of the times they have planned it. I know there are people who don't really plan it and it just happens, which is good, which is good for them, but not, it doesn't happen with everyone. When they say this, people are planning this. Okay, so just don't get disheartened by thinking that, oh, it's my friends are getting pregnant when they aren't even planning, and I'm planning and I'm not getting pregnant. No, they are also planning it. It's fine. It's just that they're lying. I'll be really honest with you. I find it very disheartening when I hear people telling other women that, oh no, I didn't plan, it just happened. You waited for 7 years after your marriage and then you had a baby, and then you're telling me that it just happened and you weren't planning it. Well, I mean, just be open with other women, it might just help others. So not confessing it, not admitting, I think it really it affects other women, probably in a negative way. It might. So just don't get disheartened. Yeah. And another thing that I understand that there's a lot of social pressure these days. There's a lot of pressure on social media, especially when you see all your favorite celebrities, and now Kareena Kapoor is expecting her second baby. There's so much of pressure on all of us to have babies now, that it really adds on to all the stress and negativity and makes it even more difficult for us to conceive. Also, with our changing lifestyle and the sort of busy life and the sort of stress that we take, uh, again, it gets, all of that is affecting our reproductive process. So there are a lot of things. I mean, I'll tell you a few things that you should keep in mind if you are trying to conceive. And I'm going to tell you my own experience as well, whether my baby, my daughter, was planned or not. So she was planned, but also not planned. So I'll tell you how. Um, I'll tell you how, but then before that, I just want to tell you, there are a few things that we must do in case you're trying to get pregnant. One is eating healthy. Yes, eating good, nutritious food is very important. Now, when I say good, nutritious food, it doesn't really mean that you need to have boiled vegetables and juices and green juices and all of that. Eat what you like. If you are not enjoying your food, it will not add, I mean, you aren't going to extract the nutrients of the food that you're eating. So the boring food as well, you can make it interesting. Add some spice, add, eat whatever you feel like. Eat ghee, eat your spices, eat tangy food, or eat whatever you feel like. Eat fried, it's okay once in a while, all of this is fine. But if you stress yourself, that, oh no, I won't eat this, I won't eat cakes, I won't eat cookies, I won't eat this, it's not making you happy. But if those kind of foods, I mean, if good healthy boiled food really makes you happy, go for it. Nothing like that. But if it's not making you happy, don't have it. This is one thing that I've observed. So when, just after I delivered, I'll tell you, just after I delivered my baby, I was asked, like, by my parents, and everybody around me was telling me to eat soups and all of that, boiled food. And when I went to the lactation consultant and I was dealing with postpartum, and I ended up crying when I met her, and she asked me that, what makes you happy? I said, good food. Said, what's your favorite food? I said, I want to have chana bhatura right now. Like for 9 months I'd been eating healthy deliberately just to make sure that my pregnancy goes well. And now again I'm being asked to eat healthy because I have to feed my baby, because my body is healing and all of that. I want to eat good food. I'm not feeling happy. So she said, go right away, have chana bhatura, have a good full plate of chana bhatura and feel happy. That's what really matters. And this is something that I've learned. If you're eating food that makes you happy, your body is going to produce good hormones, happy hormones, which is again going to extract all good nutrients from the food that you're eating. Second, be stress free. Easier said than done. I know it's easier said than done, but it's not impossible, right? It is possible. If you are planning, if you're trying to have a baby, don't try. Forget it, and you'll have a baby. When you forget, when you put this out of your mind that you're trying to have a baby, you will conceive. So this is one thing that one of my ultrasound technicians told me. She said that if you're trying to conceive, you will not conceive. When you stop trying, you will conceive. And the next month I went to her and then I told her that, remember, you told me this, and this is what has happened. So yeah, that again helps. Third, you can, I mean, if you're fond of, have a pet. Now, it could be a cat or a dog or a rabbit or a turtle or anything that you like. But when you have a pet, you become more affectionate, you become more compassionate, and there's this, you get this happy feeling of taking care of someone, of taking care of a little creature. So that really makes you happy, and all of that creates a lot of positivity in your body, makes you happy from inside, and again produces a lot of happy hormones to help you conceive. So go have a pet if you can and if you feel like. Go for vacations. You remember there were times when our elders used to tell us that uh, you should go on honeymoon. Yeah. Oh, why was this concept of honeymoon there? To release all your stress and to be stress free. So if you're planning for a baby, you really do conceive when you're on a vacation. You know why? Because you're happy. Forget about the travel stress that you might have while traveling. But once you're on a vacation, you are in a happy space, you are enjoying, you're away from your change. There's obviously change of place, there's change of environment, you are away from your work, you're away from your family and everyone. It's just about you guys, it's just about you and your partner. So again, going on vacations does help. um, Another thing that I did observe, and I would highly recommend, is connect with the nature. There are times when most of the times we are inside the house and we are inside our office and we just forget what nature really looks like. So go for strolls in a park, and then go connect, sit under a tree, read a book. Do these little things at least once a week. All of that really de-stresses your mind, it declutters your mind, adds on a lot of positivity, and does help. Believe me, does help. Even if you're eating healthy, if everything is fine with your body, doing these little things, they really help. There's something that we say, this medical science has done a lot of progress, and there's a lot of advancement that's there in medical science, but for some reason the entire reproduction, the entire reproductive system is something that we guys still haven't aced. I understand that we have IVFs and other technologies available, but there are times when everything's fine with the female's body, when everything's fine with a male's body, and still they're not able to conceive. And there's no reason. Doctors, they cannot explain a reason. You are trying at the time when you're ovulating, everything's just fine, but still it doesn't happen. You know why? Because you are stressed. There is already so much of stress in your body that it's not producing the right hormones to allow the sperm to fertilize the egg at that moment. So enjoy your time with your partner. It will happen, trust me, it will happen if you're happy from inside, if you're positive from inside, and don't be forcefully positive. This is again another thing. We just try to stay positive and happy. Don't just try, I mean, if be genuinely happy. That is something that is going to help. With me, I think there was okay, I'll tell you a little something of how things happened with me. So there was this fine day when I just thought that my life had become very boring and monotonous, and I think I should have a baby. And I had no clue that we should be trying when I'm ovulating, and when is that time when I'm ovulating, because I had never studied my body so much, because I've always had very regular periods and I never had to go to any doctor to get myself checked, which is again wrong. I should have, got myself checked. I mean, it's good, that's a part of my body, but I never felt the need. So I had no clue what was basically happening inside. And this very fine day when I decided, so the first month when we tried, I wasn't ovulating that time. That was basically the phase when you have a 0% chance of getting pregnant. That's when we tried, and obviously I did not conceive that time, and I was really disheartened. And then I searched all the everything on internet, and then I realized, oh, the timing was wrong. So the next month when we tried, the timing was absolutely correct. But the entire time, the entire month, I was just thinking that when is that day going to come when I'll ovulate, and that is when we are going to try for a baby. And because I had so much of pressure, I had myself created so much of pressure in my head that it just didn't happen. And when it didn't happen this time, I was like, there's something wrong with my body, I think I should get myself checked, and lots of other things I kept on thinking. It was basically like technically the first try, and it did not happen that time, and I was like, no, that's how the science should work. I'm ovulating, the timing is right, we aren't using any precautions, everything is fine, then I should conceive. And I told my mom, and I'm pretty open with my parents. I shared this with my parents, I shared it with my mom-in-law, and everyone gave me this stupid reaction, and everyone was like, are you crazy, it doesn't happen like that. Okay, it will happen when it has to happen, just relax. I was like, I don't know why these guys are telling me to relax, I just need an answer, why did it not happen? So that's exactly when my mom-in-law realized that, okay, she knows what sort of a person I am, and then she told me that, why don't you book your tickets for India, and why don't you come back here and you go for a vacation? And I was like, probably she was wise enough to understand it, and to realize that once we have kids, we will never have our time of going on a vacation. So she realized it, and then she just wanted me to go on a vacation. We booked our tickets to Maldives, we booked our tickets for Bangkok, and just in 3 days we packed our bags, and I went to shop for my beachwear and everything, and I was all set to go. The entire month, the entire time I'd been thinking that, okay, yes, I just want to go, I'll go on a vacation, this is what I'm going to do, and I'd been planning the entire thing in my head. And then the day we landed, I was due for my period that day, and I don't know, something happened. I had some sort of an intuition. I wanted to get done with my periods and then go for then go to the beach. So I just thought that, let me just check once, I hope everything's fine, because everything, my suitcases were literally packed, because we were supposed to go, everything was done. And mm, uh, that very afternoon, I remember, I was jet lagged, I was sleeping in the afternoon, I had some sort of an intuition, and I went and checked, and I found out that I was actually pregnant. Now, this was something, this happened when I wasn't really planning it, so that's why it was planned yet not planned. And I was happy, but I was not so happy as well, because this was the time I had planned for a vacation and it did not happen, and it's not happening, and I so badly wanted to go. And I knew now for next 3 months I'm stuck here in India and I won't be able to go anywhere. That's exactly what happened. So it was planned and not planned both. Then that's when I realized that you must be stress free. When you're planning, it doesn't happen, and when you stop planning, it does happen. So that's all I wanted to let you guys know. If you are someone who is trying to conceive, just eat good food, eat the food that you like, stay happy, stay energetic, exercise because it's going to produce good hormones in your body and it's going to make you happy. Be stress free, have a pet, connect with nature, and it will happen. Don't go by what other people are telling you. Trust your body. Trust me. just just have faith in your body. It will happen. Yeah. And I am sending you all the good wishes, and I'm sending you all the positivity that if you are trying to get pregnant, it will just happen the next month. Bye till then. Keep yourself safe, stay happy, and please 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 subscribe to my channel. Bye.